everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. I'm going to be part of the collaboration today with Brenda over at Maniac Grammy's Homestead. It's an open collaboration of people who have bought everything for their meal, snack, drink at the Dollar Tree. And so anything that they make, everything has to be purchased at the Dollar Tree. I'm doing it very simple today. I'm just doing a snack with a drink. And so I will tell you that in order to do it, there's a hashtag. It's an open collaboration, so anybody who wants to can join us. And if you do, you need to put in your description hashtag Grammys DT meals and snacks. And then that will get it so that everybody can see that you're involved in the collaboration. And it's an open collaboration. You don't have to do it every week. Come and go as you please. And we appreciate that from Brenda because that, gives us freedom for what we're doing. So I'm going to show you what I've got, and then I'll just talk a little bit while I'm enjoying it. The drink that I have was $1.25. Our Dollar Tree, everything is $1.25 or $1.50. So the drink I have is something called San Pelligrino. And the flavor of this one is, Italian sparkling drinks, and it is, that's French. I can't read French. Sparkling pomegranate and orange beverage with 11% orange and 5% pomegranate juices from concentrate. And it came, interesting enough, like where you open it up, it came with this little foil top so that there was no dust got onto that foil top, which is very nice. And the calories per can are 130. Fat is 0. Carbohydrate and sugars is 30%. 33 grams of sugar. Oh my goodness, that's an awful lot of sugar. No, it's 30%. 30 grams of sugar. That's still very bad. Protein 0.3, sodium 0, potassium 125, and calcium 10. So it's definitely not a diet food, but it's a nice drink. I think I've never tried it. My husband just took a little sip and he liked it. My stack was $1.50 for the bag. It's something called Elephant, master of incredible snacks. Baked, squeezed pretzels, black and white sesame. And then when it tells, when you read a little bit about it at the back, it says that it's a snack made from dough, toasted in the oven, thin and crispy. With the squeezed pretzels, you can create a smart and special appetizer. They're tasty as such or in combination with creamy products like cream cheese. Oh, these would be really good with like some of that little Laughing Cow cheese. Or added to your favorite salad like a crouton. Try them and join the world of consumers that have fallen in love with elephant pretzels. And the nutritional information on the elephant pretzels is per 100 grams, there is 435 calories. And I figured that out. This bag is only 80 grams. So the calories in this entire bag is 348. I had to calculate that out. So it's 348 if you ate the whole bag. And if you were going to have a little bit of cream cheese on there, you wouldn't be eating the whole bag. And fat is 13%. Carbohydrates, 67 grams. Oh, that's a lot of carbohydrates. Fiber, 3.2. Protein, 10. Salt, 2.4 grams. Okay. And the flavor of this one is black and white sesame. So let's take a look at one. Let's see. Okay. So it looks like a little tiny miniature bagel. It's got black and white sesame seeds on it. It's got the whole little hole in it. And we'll... Way too dry. Can you get me a square of Laughing Cow cheese, please? I know. I can't drink it like that. It's like sawdust in my throat. Okay, I'm going to take a sip. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Okay, no. This is nice. This isn't too sweet. That one's quite nice. It's not too sweet, but these pretzels are Dynamite. The taste is all right, but they're dry as sawdust. Okay, I have a Laughing Cow cheese. Let's put a little bit of that on there.
Need a knife?
I think I can just squeeze a tiny little bit on because I'm not going to be having much of this. This is definitely not really my cup of tea. All right. So, you know what I'll do? I'll take 2 of them so that I can I can make a wafer out of it. Okay. So, I got a little, where's my camera here? Okay, got a little bit of cheese on there. And I'm just going to push it together and mush it. There we go. I'm going to try that. Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. But I have trouble with things that are very dry. I mean, not very dry. Like if you had dip, you know, like a creamy dip, hummus would probably be good. The taste is there, but they're just way too dry for me. Oh. So, I wouldn't be recommending that. Definitely wouldn't be recommending that. But this Pelligrino, this is quite nice. What did we say calorie-wise it was? 130. I think you could do this with less calories if you'd use sugar-free, but that is a very refreshing drink. It's a refreshing drink. Okay, that being said, I'm going to just look up. I knew I had a story for today. And, I should tell you too. Well, I'll look up my story, see what I have. Well, that's not the right day. See, I'm totally not organized at all. My brain is like out to lunch. Oh, I got a good story today. Yeah. Okay, before I tell the story, we had the doctor's phone call today about, is there any reason that I'm losing weight? And the good news is, yes, there is a reason. It's called diet and exercise. She said there's nothing wrong with me. My blood work was all very good. The only thing is they saw a little bit of fatty liver, which doesn't surprise me. I've been heavy my whole life. Doesn't surprise me that there's fat in my liver. And that she said there's a possibility that I have a kidney stone in there, which doesn't really thrill me if it comes out. But I don't have any pain with it right now, so it's in there. She said they want to just do a follow-up with a x-ray. But she said it's nothing to worry about, the fatty part of my liver. They just want to make sure that there's no calcium involved in it. If there's any calcium, then that changes it. But she said that it's nothing that would cause weight loss. She said my B12 is good now. My all my levels are good. So I'm free to keep on going, and Claudine can rest assured that all is well with me. So I feel good about that. So she said it's the dyskinesia, which is my movement and my lack of appetite, that is probably the reason for it. And that's good. So anyway, that's the update on that. And I just wanted to tell my story. It is a funny story. Long time ago, Bill and I just married. He was part of a service organization. And they did fun things to raise money. One of the things that they did to raise money was have what's called a guess who's coming to dinner. Now, the way it worked, there was one couple would provide the meal at their expense. And they'd spend about this was years back, about $40 on food or whatever they were going to do for their dinner. And that was their contribution. They contributed that. 2 couples came to visit, and they each paid $40. So $80 was generated at the dinner to be given to the charity. And it worked out great. But the person who was hosting the dinner did not know who was going to show up at the door. You quietly bid on which meals you were going to go to. So when Bill and I's turn was for hosting, we did the theme. They were all a theme. We did Christmas in July, which was easy for us. when we bid on meals, we bid on 2 different places, and we went to both of them. And there was funny things that happened at both. Always there's funny things that happen to both. One of them we bid on was put on by a single man. And the single man is actually Bill's best man at our wedding, and he plays the bagpipes, and he came in his kilt and his full regalia to our wedding and played the pipes. But his name was Jim. No. Yeah, Jim. His name was Jim. I don't know why that didn't sound right. Anyway. And so we went to his house, and we didn't really know what the theme was. He said it's a blue dinner. We thought, blue dinner? What's going on? Anyway, we went to this blue dinner. And when we came in the house, he said, we're having a cocktail. He says, here's a Labatt's Blue. So he handed us each a Labatt's Blue. And then we went to the dinner table, and he said, we're having salad with blue cheese dressing. That was blue. That was good. Oh, the table was set with a blue tablecloth, and, it was lovely setup. Then we had, for dinner, we had chicken cordon bleu. And I thought, oh, okay, I'm getting this now, right? And then dessert came, and he said, well, we're going to have a sort of a dessert cocktail. And he made, what was that cocktail that he made? Blueberry tea. It was called blueberry tea. And it was amaretto and Grand Marnier?
Yeah.
I think amaretto and Grand Marnier. But when you mixed them together, they tasted like blueberries. So we had that. And then he says, and for those who choose to stay, I'm going to show blue movies. Well, we didn't stay, but we'd had a lovely dinner up to that point. But I thought, good heavens, he's got married couples here. He's going to show blue movies. But that was his theme, was blue. Now, we went to the other one. Oh, we had a blast. She was doing tempura. That was her thing, was tempura. And we had, such good tempura. She made it all at home. Like this crispy, light batter on mushrooms and on all different vegetables and shrimp, yes. Oh, it was really, really good. And then it came time for dessert. And she said, we're going to have pears flambé. Well, I've never seen anything flambéed before. So she gets the was it a bowl she had? I think she had it's sort of like a crystal bowl. And she poured alcohol on the top, and she lit it to go on fire, and it didn't go on fire. So she poured a little more alcohol on and lit it to go on fire, and it didn't go on fire. She says, okay, one more try. Poured a little more alcohol on the top, lit it on fire. It didn't go on fire, and she said, okay, well, it's not going to go on fire, so we're not having it flambéed. But she says, there's too much booze in here to waste it, so we're all going to have pear smoothie. And she put it in the blender, whipped it all up, and we drank it down anyway. It was fun. We had a great time. Anyway, that's my story for today. And I hope you enjoyed me being a part of this collaboration. I know I really appreciated it, Brenda. And I just want to say thanks for inviting me, and I will be back another time. Okay, everybody, have a good day.